Hey everyone, so today we're going to dive into something we haven't really touched on in a while, and that is finding the perfect fit. Does it exist? Is there such a thing? And do you really want it if it does exist? Well, let's at least find out how this theoretical perfect fit might be achieved, and then we'll go from there. So the perfect fitting glasses, it sounds mythical, something that Zeus himself created that doesn't really exist anywhere. Well, it may be hard to find, but it does exist with the help of a good optician and playing around with a few different frames. You can definitely find that right perfect fit. A lot of people get so hung up on the size of the glasses that they're not paying attention to anything else. Hopefully your optician is keeping an eye on all of these things and not just the overall size. So there's a lot of different ways to get here. Stylists will often worry more about the overall cosmetics, maybe not so much the fit or the colors, or, well, the colors they care about, but the fit and the sizing of the glasses to the frame. That misses a lot of the important details for optics, but it's a really cool way to get a good looking pair of glasses. Still recommend that option as well. But on terms of getting that perfect fit, perfect optics, the perfect comfort of wear, that's what we do best. Some of us push it a little further into the style realm, but we're not all like that. Some aren't maybe so great on the perfect fit. We'll talk about all that another time. The perfect fit is what we're getting into, and I am going to try and stay on those tracks. It will be difficult, but we will try to stay here. So the perfect fit. This is a terrible frame to wear for this video because there's a reason this frame has stuck with me for this long, is because it just fits. I have this frame in, I think, 10 colors now because it has all the perfect things. Just look at this. This is what you want, right? Edges right here with the cheeks. Great sizing. Centration. Eyes damn near dead in the center of the lenses this way. Obviously, they're higher in the top. Generally, you're going to find that. In most frames, you're going to be a few millimeters right above that midline frame. It's good. It's a good thing. They're not excessively hitting on my cheeks unless we've had a really big dinner. Or, yeah. Let's not do that again for a whole host of reasons. But it's all of these little things that come together to give you that perfect frame. And now I will say, I had a little issue with this one right here. I'll fix that another day. Not today. The overall fit and finish, what you're looking for is something that starts to make contact just about there, right at the back of the temples, and contacts and follows and contours perfectly across behind the ear to the back of the skull. Some of these things come from adjustment. Now, I will say, as long as you have a frame that makes nice contact, the overall size of it isn't to where it's squeezing from here all the way back, where it's so big it can't really contact until here and come back. That one isn't as big of an issue with a proper adjustment, but it can be, you won't want to wear it for a long time. If the frame is overly big and it's got to just really can't make contact until back here, you've got to have a lot of pressure back here and to here to hold that frame in place. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to feel great. You're going to feel that pressure after a few hours. You don't even want to think about it at the end of the day. It's not great. I do have a couple of frames that fall into that category in my rotation because sometimes you just want the bigger frame. You don't want to wear it all day. Or if you do, you know, grab a couple extra Tylenol at lunch. The struggle. Bridge is a very key area for the perfect fit. And this is one that's got wrong a lot. With nose pads, you get a little bit more playroom. With acetate frames, it fits or it doesn't. But there are some tweaks we can make on the back end. The adjustment and finessing that adjustment take a lot more skill. The average person, the average optician, the average anything is not going to be able to get it there. So the short version there is you have in the glasses, there is a little bit of an angle cut here for where they rest on the bridge of your nose, right? So ideally you want all that pressure to spread nicely across a large area on the bridge. This is great for higher prescriptions and higher powers because it takes that heavier front. It gives it a lot more area to sit and cover, so they're not hurting on the nose as much. There's more that goes into that because the balance of the frame determines how that fit and feel works across. This manufacturer, one reason I've stuck with them for so long, aside from just the beauty of their frames, clean, classic, there's no decals, markings, stuff. When you just want that clean pair of glasses that's nice, there's not much better. But it's the ergonomic balance of these that really sends it home, right? The overall adjustment is good. I don't have to mess with it much. Most of their pairs fit really well out of the box for a wide range of faces. It's just the way they're designed, right? But what you do want to look for is that nice fit here. The overall optic side of it, as long as the eyes are relatively centered in the frame, these concepts get more important as the powers get bigger and the lenses get heavier. Obviously, some adjustments have to be taken into account. Now with the acetate frame, that's what you're looking for. With the metal frames, you want one that's not overly heavy on the nose to begin with, because it's going to be adjusted up, it's going to be adjusted down, it's going to be adjusted sideways, it's going to be adjusted all over the world, it's going to get hit and beat up, and the nose pads are going to get out of shape. Then you're going to hate it more because it's not fitting right, but whatever. You want to start with a good point, right? You don't want a frame that's just so freaking big that you can't get the lenses and frame in an adjustment where it doesn't hurt. And what you're looking for there, I'm going to grab a pair of sunglasses because it's the only thing I have that's got nose pads and a metal frame handy. This little guy here, you might remember it from a while back. It's lived down here ever since. What does that tell you? But there you go. So with a frame like this, when you go to put prescription lenses in it, the overall size isn't super bad right off, right? See, like I talked about, we're squeezing a little bit through here, which incidentally, in the case of this one, even that quick is causing it to slide down, which is not great. But then down here, we're really digging into the cheeks right there. You know, we could make some adjustments there, bring it out a little bit, bring it out more. But the way this one's made, the nose pads sit really low on the frame. Right here, you can see that. They're really deep down here. They're really wide out, which for my huge nose isn't that big of a deal. I don't have pliers handy, so I can't make the adjustments, bring this in. Well, yeah, it's a Ray-Ban, right? It's easy to bend. So I can bring that just a little bit. Now it's not comfortable because it doesn't have enough splay to it, so that's the bend I can't speak too soon. It's a Ray-Ban. It is super malleable, so I can add that splay back in. And there you go. Now we're crooked, but the overall height, just that quick, is where it should be. Now we're not rubbing on the cheeks as much. The overall width of it's pretty good. You know, some small tweaks. Right there's how it's sitting on my face, by the way. We should be more in there, not out there. Maybe right in there, not out there. But why I say you can always make little tweaks to get us where we need to be. And the overall size of the frame, the overall fit of it is what matters more than the size, right? Now we fixed that. Now we're making contact about here instead of way up here and squeezing it a little bit through here. But that gets more into refining the adjustment a little bit better as we go along. And that's why I say don't get caught up in the numbers, right? You've seen that video. Actually, not many people have seen that video. I don't know why, but I did that almost a year ago, talking about finding the right size glasses. So we are focusing on the fit of the glasses. This is perfect, that is mediocre, and anything else is bad. What you want to look for, again, overall, is just nose pads that sit really nicely on the bridge of the nose, not causing a lot of pressure, because if they're causing a lot of pressure right now, just imagine what they're going to be like when the proper lenses are in there. If you're shopping sunglasses, obviously a little bit different. It's got the lenses in it right now, so you can go ahead and make the adjustments and see how it feels and get it fitted for you. And if it still feels wrong, well, it was wrong. Sorry. Next. Yes. Fit, feel, finish matters. And you know what? We're gonna make this one a quickie. You only get 10 minutes of me today. I'll catch you guys next time. Let me know your thoughts on this video. I know I kind of breezed through that pretty quickly, touched on a wide range of topics. So let me know which one you want to see more about. We'll get some more videos going. I need to get back in this video a week routine, technical, and review. Anyways, today starts that. I hope. Catch you guys next time.